Hi, friends. Today we are going to talk about one issue that we are going to make our life much easier, and this happens anywhere and everywhere in whichever SAP projects you are going in, whether you are in ECC or S4HANA. So, first thing I'll show you is I'll go to a transaction code SE93. So this part, any transaction code. So what happens is if I don't have access to a particular transaction code, I get an authorization error. Okay. So if you notice, you are not authorized to use transaction code. So after this, what you do? Generally, what people do is they take a SU53 dump and send it across to some team. What if I want to automate this process? How can you automate it? Well, we can create a workflow from there. So you might say, how to create even a workflow from here? So very simple. So first thing I have to do, any message I go, I need to click help. Okay. And here I'll get click on this technical information, and here I will get S. Suppose this is the authorization error I'm getting, S this 077. Okay. Next thing what I'm going to do is I'll create a new SAP window. Okay, SAP session will open, and here I will type in SWUY. That's the transaction code to generate a workflow from a message. Okay, so from here I will, oops, here I'll click continue, and here I know is S. I think it was S hyphen, and here, and what was the message number? It was 077. Okay, let's see, 077. Now we hit continue. Okay, now hit complete, and we'll just give a local object. The workflow is created. Now this is just the workflow. Okay, so here we will give workflow for authorization for, I'll give a transaction code. Okay, so what is the transaction code? I think the transaction code will be stored here, but yeah, we can check. Okay, and we can say for user, probably I'll give another description, and this is just a best practice. Just give more information. That's it. Click on save. Now what I'll be doing is, suppose I get this authorization error and I need the authorization to create, to get the authorization. So what I'll be just doing is I'll create a decision task. Pretty simple. Okay. And here I will say approve authorization for transaction code, and I'll give an ampersand here, and for user ampersand, that's like a parameter. So wherever the first ampersand will get filled up with this parameter ID. Okay, so the first thing I'll be doing is I'll put this, and the second one would be the workflow initiator, suppose. Okay, and here we will put workflow initiator. Ideally it should be the security team, not the security team, it would be the role owner. So here you can have different versions, like you have the transaction codes. Different transaction codes will have different role owners and all those things. You can do it, but I'm just making it simple. I'll create a workflow initiator, and here I will just select approve, and I'll just put approve here also, and I'll say reject, and I'll say reject, and I'll say, I'll when I make it reject, I want, if someone rejects it, I'll make it mandatory to give a justification if he hits rejects, and I'll click on transfer, and this is done. Now we are going to, I think we can just make the, I think this is good. That's fine. So now we are going to activate this. Okay, this is done. It's activated. Now what needs to be done? So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to close this. We are going here again, and we are going to try to execute this transaction. Again, when I am executing this transaction, see, I'm getting this error, you are not authorized. What I'll be doing is I click on help, and I'll click this start workflow. And the moment I hit start workflow, you can see the workflow is triggered and it is being sent to the person for approval. If he hits rejects, you are not eligible for this authorization. Okay, and this can be sent to an email, text, or whatever it is. The workflow finishes. Okay, everything is done. That's the way to do. And this you can do in ECC as well as S4HANA. Let's take one step ahead and make our life easier. Okay, and this you can use it in your process. You can attach a link and all those things, and you can make the end user's life easier. So that's it. Stay tuned to my SAP channel and happy SAP learning. And if you like it, share and subscribe to it, and have a great day.